Hey, Zender here. I'm back with another one lap. This time we're on Rush Hour. Was a early favorite. One of the ones I built. I believe it was the first track I built, as a matter of fact. Some interesting hazards. I was playing with different things to see what worked and what didn't, and I think I learned a lot from this one. So, anyway, let's give it a go here. This is a starting gate, big walled off section. Now, when you come out of the gate, you are facing the correct way. That's actually the wrong way. There's an arrow here on the ground to make sure you move to the right. I know there's some mines down this front stretch. Had some great races chasing people down this stretch. That line there is your first checkpoint. It's also the finish line, so you get this home stretch here to blow up people as they're coming to the finish line. Here's your first wall of turrets. Wow, I am a terrible shot while I'm recording, I'm telling you. And again here, we've added the walls underneath so that you can't get yourself wedged up underneath there and stuck, which was a problem on some of the older tracks. And here we come to, this is your first real choice. The track itself goes out and around past the dock there. It is longer. There's a couple turrets you got to deal with. You're going to have to kill them either way. But there's also the water. Now this water normally looks like it would be deep enough to get you stuck. But thanks to some trickery, like I said, I was learning new things. The actual water level is much lower than it looks. So you can actually walk through here without getting stuck. The problem is that entire bottom section where it's darker down there is a minefield. Most people after a lap or a time or two on the track will realize that the water's shallow enough you can walk through without getting stuck. So I don't mind showing you. But again, the water does slow you down. So if you have a faster mech, it may be better for you to go out and around. Either way, we come in here. Nice little cover provided by these points that stick up. There's our next turrets up there. There's your second checkpoint. We're going to come around this corner. And we get to our next choice. This is actually a small shortcut up here. If you have jump jets, it's a little easier to get to. If you don't have jump jets, you can still get up there. Just makes it a little more difficult. And this section cuts through. However, that section is mined and fuel tank to hell. And you will blow up probably your first time through there. So we're not even going to go through there. We're going to show you the regular track here. Couple pulse laser turrets.
Warning, heat exceeding recommended level. Target destroyed. Warning, heat exceeding recommended level.
You got a turret emplacement up there. Some of them will not shoot at you down here, like these autocannon turrets can't aim down here. They're mainly designed for people taking that shortcut. So that's always good to know. If you're going to be taking the wider track, you can probably leave those autocannons. Here's our next set of turrets. Going to loop around through the minefield. It's after our next checkpoint here. Some of these crates are mined, some aren't. That one obviously was. Couple tank traps, got to be careful not to get hung up on those. And we have a city. Most of the buildings in the city are destroyable. There are a few that aren't. There are a couple paths that clear through the city without any problem. There are a couple that are dead ends. Some that only small mechs can get through. Some that only big mechs, well, anybody can get through, but the big mechs have a better chance at. This building here, if I believe is the correct one. Guess not. Can't get out the door. Anyway, it doesn't take long for people to blow a path through town. And once a path is cleared, you can move on to the next section. This we refer to as the gauntlet. Got some tank traps spread throughout, some rocks, mines, an atlas head from someone who wasn't very lucky, and into the smoke. Now on the far side of that smoke you can't see from here, but about halfway down this straightaway you're gonna start getting firepower from it. Is a strong point defense. There it is. That thing packs a lot of firepower. And usually there's a lot of dead mechs piled up in that gauntlet, waiting to get by that. And we got a couple quick turns through here. Some chicanes. Few turrets here and there, nothing too major. I know there's some mines in here too. There's your next checkpoint. That's checkpoint number 4. This should be the last chicane, I think. There might be one more. There's a mine. Yep, there's one more. Around this. I'm probably going to hit another mine here any second. After this next left turn, we'll be on pretty much the home stretch. There we are, and these buildings out here are destroyable. There's nothing really important over there. A little wall to direct traffic. There's your starting area. Take this left here, and this is the final straightaway. And that right there will be your finish line. So that's one lap on rush hour. Showed you a couple of the hidden shortcuts. There's also multiple paths through that city area, so find out what works best for you and what buildings you can blow up and what ones you can't. And we'll see you at the next track.